Hi, I'm Bob from Classic Toy Trains magazine. Here's a little bit of a tip on how we did some of the paint scenery for our new project layout. I believe I had mentioned on another video, we used a sponge type roller and a real sponge and just a regular roller to create a textured look. It's a very simple process. First we used a sort of, I guess, a desert tan, sand tan brown, and we create a pretty nice, pretty solid base coat that would represent the dirt as seen in your backyard. Okay, now that the paint's dry, we've picked a green paint. You can pick, I think this looks like avocado. You can pick whatever green is predominant in your area. Again, using the sponge. Now, why are we using the sponge? So we have sort of a mottled, not 100% fill. Maybe I should have worn an apron. This is slopping paint all over the place. And while we're not shooting for a complete 100% fill with the green paint, there are some spaces we might want to add just a little bit more to. So we use a sponge, not a roller sponge. In fact, you could probably use this more effectively for tighter distances, tighter spaces, and use this for the overall area. So you think this for around station, the areas you're going to mount a station, have a platform, have an accessory, and the roller for the wide open prairies. And so you can see when the paint has dried, you have a very interesting effect. The solid brown ground with the kind of splotchy green, you come out with a really nice appearance that the ground cover, the grass, whatever, has not quite covered all the dirt. This is a very clever way of painting the base of your layout without just covering it 100% in green or 100% in brown. And since this is Wisconsin, we find that's probably half of the year.
Classic Toy Trains is the leading magazine in the O and S gauge hobby. Don't miss an issue. Start your subscription today by going to classictoytrains.com/sub.